What you're about to watch is actually a highlight reel of my experience with the Liyue Archon quest. So this entire video was actually live streamed for you guys for the last few days throughout this past week, and it was a ton of fun. So I didn't start actually at the very beginning of it, because back in like 2021, when I was first playing Genshin Impact, I actually got to Liyue and maybe an hour into it, and then I just stopped playing. So I basically picked up where I left off, and the rest you're about to see. So I really appreciate each and every one of you that were able to come out and help me out with a bunch of different stuff, team building, a bunch of different advice, and all kinds of stuff, little secret areas that have chests, all that kinds of stuff. And if you'd like to get the chance to be able to watch and participate in this live, I'd really appreciate you hitting the bell after subscribing. That way you'll never miss another Genshin Impact live stream or video like this one ever again. So with that being said, we're almost at 15,000 subscribers. So any support reaching that goal will be highly appreciated. So now that's about everything. Let's go ahead and get into my highlight reel of Genshin Impact.
My good friends, would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day.
All right, buddy.
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Yo, hold up. I just looked at the sub count and we're 8 subs away from 13,500. Yo, y'all are crazy. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can get 50 likes in the stream too. We're like legit right there. 30 minutes ish. They explain everything in detail.
Betting?
Whew.
No, we're here for what was it again?
I need Zhongli to talk.
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Dang, dude. He makes me want to be a voice actor.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think?
Robert the Goat, let's go.
Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just
Spacey,
look at that
you have a good one.
quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
A man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so likely. What do you think, Mr. Zhongli?
You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Yeah.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
He wants to help everybody.
Wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again!
Bro, Paimon's head is so tiny.
If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Actually, it's 2 times more.
Mora.
Wasn't even thinking about that.
It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
This is just Calvard. We're in Calvard, guys.
What?
Seems like it. Sounds like he's loaded.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations.
Such a cool
Evaluating
character.
The quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then can we get some small samples? That I'm not buying any.
That would... Well, fine. As you wish, then.
Yes, big words I don't understand. Yeah, that definitely went through one ear and out the other. Yeah.
How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
What am I
All
about
right.
to do?
Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't
So
they
it's
too
in.
thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
This is impressive handiwork.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
I mean, we got Zhongli with
What
me.
sort of conditions?
All right, Max. Mike, you have a good one.
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
Remember this spot in Dagapua Gorge?
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
All right. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? Dang. That's all the way near Mondstadt. I can just teleport here and then jump off. Back to Mondstadt we go. Did not mean to do that. Oh, you gotta climb up. I can go around.
Wow.
Here.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue.
Is that your
It
friend
must be said that the
Barbados?
famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Mars
There's
about
something
boast.
here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Well, it's our
This
lab
stuff
now.
Looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to
Here's the
go.
kingdom has been secured.
I'm
We
gonna
ball.
help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Oh.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
So. Okay.
Oh, that light came from the first Noctilucous Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Oh, I'm not defeating those. Okay. But now what do I do? Use pyro to heat the pot. No, literally into the frying pan because he went inside it.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food. Let the show begin.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Wheel of life. Oh, let's dance.
Ming, you know what to do. I don't think hitting it actually does anything.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
The third one.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous Jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is...
And they don't know that he's standing right here.
Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
Mickey
In the
hears
safe
it.
hands of the Liyue and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous Jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's
Yep, got it right here.
Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Guess we need to find Child for more funding.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
Yo, the stream does have 50 likes. Yo, shout out to y'all. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't even notice because I was in the cutscene. Thank you. Yep. Tears of the Kingdom end up being Tears of the Kingdom player, or I might, when I stream Tears of the Kingdom, I might do Genshin Impact player plays Tears of the Kingdom. Now, so it can come full circle.
Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
And this, stop doing that, please.
Yes, I have already rented this location. And
Did you use the lantern right art for the thumbnail? All I did was just look up Liyue Genshin Impact wallpaper. And I was like, huh, I'm in the Liyue arc. Let me just use this one. And I haven't used Hu Tao on a thumbnail yet. Why not? No deeper than that. What's up, Blaze?
The Liyue have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with
Yeah, I remember that.
Since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
I feel like some people might get confused. It'll be alright. I don't think anybody in here has been confused.
We call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So was this Exuvia hidden away
I'm
by the
about
Chi
8
Sun?
hours into Future
I mean,
Redeemed.
we haven't even figured out
Wow.
who the murderer is.
I'm in chapter 4. That's the real
One
way.
must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Stuff is
These
very
things
odd.
are for the authorities in Eugene Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives, but this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable.
He's right.
In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit.
Hold up. I'm gonna grab this freaking water. On the other side of my room, which also isn't that far.
Well then,
When you
we should
stretch.
go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
Yep, I had only just met Zhongli.
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special.
I'm gonna be honest. These parts remind me a lot of like early expansion Final Fantasy 14, where there's a plot going on, but the things you're physically doing are just running around doing stuff, meeting people, putting a little piece together, etc. Getting to know the area that you're in now.
Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
That was my second yawn. I'm sorry. Not the perfume quest. Ah, the perfume quest. Not the perfume quest. Hold up. What are y'all talking about?
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me.
Hold
We
up.
shall go to the merchants
Only the
to purchase
finest
ingredients.
parfum will do. You will see. Okay. Oh. I could be gaming. The best quest in the game, just sit back and relax. Hold up. I would sit back and relax if I was playing with a controller, but I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. Oh, skirt. Millith. Oh, no. Wait, did he say parfum? Wait, I did not mean to just attack that soldier. Who am I supposed to? Oh, you? No, don't do that. Barbara, we talked about this. I need you to not do that. You? Where are the clocks now? What's the matter? Okay, but they didn't give me an option to say I don't care about his past. I don't know, he seems kind of racist. It's in the lower aspect. Remember, there's a one of these. Imagine finally getting your
Hey,
dream
look,
shop and it's
you sell
underneath you.
silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Barbara Peak, a public nuisance.
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Oh Lord, Bulleye.
Golden Housemaid,
I need you to make
Valley
it
Weaver,
simple
and
for
Fate's
me.
Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
I don't know if I'll be doing the entire Archon quest right now. I mean, it's 10:41 p.m. But
My goodness, this
I'll likely be
gentleman
streaming
is
again
quite
tomorrow.
the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Wait, you don't even recognize me? Well, I guess I had to come. This is what I get for calling Paimon emergency
Now then,
food.
please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless,
Appreciate
these
you.
are fine specimens. Excellent.
My hair is going crazy right now. I don't even know what it's doing. Like it's going any kind of way right now. Like, bro, stuck in crap.
Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House.
Again, if you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button for your boy, and subscribe to the channel for more Genshin Impact and MiHoYo, or I guess Hoyoverse content.
By contrast, this variety thrives.
I
in
don't mind being Zhongli's
often in large
servant.
clusters.
You know.
Morphologically, it is
Rude.
distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily.
Zhongli, you make my brain melt sometimes.
Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its
Billy
exuberant
oncoming.
cousins, flowers
not
and
coming, though.
foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent.
It's not coming
It
yet.
was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of Genshin.
I worked a lot today. I did that whole video today too. Wait, hold up. While we're distracted by the oh so pretty words right now. Yeah, we're 4 subscribers away. Want to see how well the video today is doing. 7.4K. That is easily the best out of the last 10 videos. That's done the best. This video is outperforming all the other Genshin videos I've done in terms of like the time it's been on been up for sure. Yo, thank you guys so much. I like to see how good it's doing, and the watch time on it's really good. Like y'all are actually watching that video. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I did actually. Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, if you ever get him, know that osmanthus wine will be stuck in your head.
Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I
You
put this?
you have no money
When
with you.
purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply.
Okay, but where's the logic in buying something when you have no
Perhaps
money
you
with
don't
you?
know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the
I-
seven.
I created it. And
Lapis
I
will then make his
technically
own choice
created
between the scents.
the account when the game went live, because the game technically went live 15 minutes before midnight. And me and my friends were in a Discord call. We were refreshing, trying to make sure the game works. We were trying, like, 'cause you could boot up the game, but like, you know, where it says start now, you know, we kept doing that, and it kept sending us like the game services aren't online yet, you know, to check back later. And we just kept doing that over and over until it worked. And I'm like, but it's 15 minutes till, you know, okay, we're going in. So yeah, I'm like, I've literally had it since the moment it came out.
Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has
I didn't
become
realize your
simplified over
UID
time.
shows how old your account is. I don't know how you were even able to check that.
But this is the only
didn't know
rite
that
of
was a thing.
parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
See a pattern emerging here.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the
601.
Lord of
Oh,
Geo
okay.
himself?
Wait, I started the day release, but the 11,304 I think indicates that he's the 11,304 person. Not even mine's that low. Really? Is that what that's supposed to symbolize? Come on, so it's for 601. You're already at the bottom of the screen. We can tell by how many zeros. Jeez. So I'm like an OG. I'm like Zhongli hiding in plain sight.
Yes,
A
in a
long time.
sense.
Dang, it must have been like a random coin toss, because again, like I was refreshing it and it didn't work, and I immediately did it again and then it worked. So other people with maybe faster connections just did that. But that's kind of crazy. If there's millions of players of this game, you know, it's kind of crazy that like 11,000, that's pretty freaking
Gosh,
like
well,
low.
why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's
614
Rite
I
of
started when
Ascension.
Child was running. Yeah, Child wasn't even a thing when well, he wasn't a playable character or anything yet. But he was in the game.
It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true.
Month late and you're 613. Okay, so like the amount of zeros shows that. Okay.
Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
It makes me wonder what my friends' IDs are. My friend
you
Prodigy and Jaden.
Why
They
wouldn't
started
I
playing
be?
about the same night I did.
I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Support your local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Still saved you because you didn't want to pay
Please,
for it.
It's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lauren. She's master of the Liyue branch, right? we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
I know her too. I know that voice.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
You know how to make perfume?
Wow. Just wow.
She's reacting like I said the other
Do
option.
I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent?
I'm gonna get so mad if I just am not able to figure this out. Who voices her? Like it's driving me to the brink. Who is the voice actress? Who is the voice actress? And because she's just an NPC, it's gonna be hard to find. I don't know who voices her. Laura Post. Oh my gosh, dude. Wait, hold up. She voices... She voices multiple characters. This game came out in like, what, 2020? Is she really Kasumi's voice actress too? Dude, I gotta look this up. I know some people were mad about me like looking, like caring about the voice actors, but like, bro, I don't care. Is that the only one person she voiced? Oh, no, I cannot find it. I'm pretty sure it's Laura Felicia Angeli. Hold up. I feel like I recognize her voice. Oh, she voices Kohaku in Dr. Stone. That's where I'm recognizing her voice from. That's right. Yeah, that's absolutely where I recognize her. And she's also Miku in Quintessential Quintuplets. Oh my goodness, dude. Dude, that's gonna drive me crazy, man. I hate not knowing who a voice actress is when I recognize it.
Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back.
Have a good one. Thanks for
Forgot I
coming and
still
hanging
have it
out.
with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
See, it's a lot less creepy when it's coming from Paimon.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
You smell great.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Most people aren't so direct. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
Hey, okay.
We just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion.
Yo, she was ready though. She was definitely down and
Since
willing.
I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Ying Air? As in scent of spring, Liyue?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them.
Armand is just the voice of
Apparently, her homemade
the main
product is
character.
better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
What's that kid jumping about? Hello, hello, I've made it. Ying R.
Well, hello. You found me
Powerful.
at last. I've been waiting for
You're good at recognizing these voice actors? I watch a lot of them. Pog.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady.
On the
Actually,
perfume
I was starting
quest.
to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
She has the wrong idea, don't she?
Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? Three in one go. My goodness. You have extreme
she do that?
tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
I mean, if you're offering.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? You mean Wanmin Restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
I don't know how we got through that, but we did. Don't question it.
Go, Barbara, go!
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
You'd never ask.
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Hit him with that.
Try something new at the Wanmin Restaurant.
Wow. Liyue's really got a lot going
Cheap
for
and
it.
tasty chop suey.
What you want me to do? Fetch some water. I'm Barbara. Can I hit him with one of these?
Have you fetched the water? Have a look behind Wanmin.
Just have the water here, like that. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
This water will do nicely.
Are you ready? Oh, I've been ready. Yes.
Now,
Hold up. Wait, remember what I said? After 9 p.m., I devolve. Dude, no one's ever ready. You've never met me, Arcade. I've been ready to please her. I mean, make her proud.
Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy.
We all thirsty? Hold up, I need a little.
Very carefully take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water.
I need her to speak to me again. Woo! Okay, let's
Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench.
Let's just say
They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
what were we talking about again? We were doing something. All I just know is I have to make sure, be careful because the juices are coming out. What did they say? Click to what? What did they say? I don't know what's happening anymore. Wait, what did you want? Earth and water, wind and fire. What am I looking at? Okay. Convert. I don't have what I need though. Ignore it for now. Okay, is there like a different one I go to? Okay, so craft. You already have the perfume? Grind this. How many do I need? Okay, I need 3, so like, so I just keep doing this? Sorry, guys, she got me messed up a little bit. My head got a little confuzzled, but you know, we move. We move. It happens to the best of us, right, guys? It happens to the best of us.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water.
She got my head a little fuzzy.
Over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off.
Y'all saw my head get messed up in real time. Yo, thanks for 13.5k. Yo, we just have another 500 till 14k. Literally, we only like, well, we're only like 1.5k away. You know, that's pretty freaking close.
You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
I didn't waste a drop.
All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I was thinking of you.
Wow.
I was thinking of you the whole time.
I remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
All the juices, I mean
essence. Help
essence.
you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Like tonight or
Let's take
no?
these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the 7. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Where is she at again? Oh. Oh. Okay. The clients that have come pick up their favorite, then off they go. They're always so glowing satisfied when they're done. I mean, we all have that desire to be satisfied. Right? Like, I'm not tripping. Right? 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 Zhongli.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
Being an Archon.
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Offer a golden house maiden.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form. Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, We finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
All things must change.
You all right?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Borrow something? Oh, you've come to borrow the cleansing bell, yes? Apart from that, I don't have anything of value that you youngsters might want. But it was not originally mine, either. That trinket used to belong to a friend of mine. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and I would pester him for that bell all the time. He could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. But he said that if someone should come to borrow it, I must not be loath to give it away. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
Shut up.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Yujing Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
In you go, Paimon.
There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
No, this is more fun this way.
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Teapot. Genie! I reached too far. Are we gonna have to fight? It's been a minute since I put up my dukes. I need to vent all this frustration that Yinger left me with.
Huh? Where are we?
is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now.
Do you mind not doing this to me?
Bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear. So many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
You're toast!
Cool. I love the music.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
I didn't mean to do that.
Nice and spicy. Go, Barbara, go! Ha! Ta! Ka! Ta! Ha! Oh. Hi. Yeah. Huh. I'll protect us. Oh. Huh. Hey.
Life goes on.
Boba, get them! By royal decree.
Over.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Hmm. Ah.
Ryman's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Jillian Cars? Why would she stay in the city?
Maybe she wanted to see her old friend again. She stayed in the city so she can eventually see her old friend.
Ouchie. Hi.
Ouchie!
Yeah.
Oh, she eats spiders like we do.
Oh, hi.
Oz, reveal thyself! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee!
Eat this!
Help! My dinner is attacking me!
Rise.
Nice and spicy.
Go.
Oh. How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
You really be camping outside. Behind that. Can I not go back? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. You said it was behind the spider. Oh yeah, right here. Ooh, nice. Cool. Thanks for that hint, though. So I definitely would not have looked back there. As you can tell by I already had left. Cleansing bow.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny?
Even refine all the 3-star weapons you get and have at least one copy of them at a high refinement. I don't know if I fully get what that means.
Don't you think it's weird?
Or more like a lot of work.
Direct Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti.
I'm in the Liyue Archon quest.
No matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer" at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
I didn't just start. I brought it up in videos numerous times, but I played Genshin Impact the moment it came out back years ago. But I obviously didn't get far. I was basically got to the beginning of Liyue, and I stopped playing, and I haven't played in years. I never watched any of the character demos. I didn't watch any of the teasers or trailers. None of that content was out when I was playing all the way years ago. So, obviously, yeah. So this is me starting back. This is me starting back playing Genshin Impact for the first time in years.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
He's already kind of hinting that Zhongli is a lot older than he lets on, because if this friend of hers, the main friend that would probably become asking for it, is this old friend of hers, and this old friend of hers knew her when she was a young, beautiful girl, you know, yet now she's an old woman. So Paimon and them obviously didn't catch that, but yeah. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'll probably end the stream in the next 30 minutes though, just because, again, it's getting close to midnight and I do have some people waiting on me, but I keep playing, you know, playing the game. But yeah, I got somebody waiting on me, so I'm probably just gonna end at midnight.
An Adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
You talk about the perfume quest?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Yeah, I did that, and I definitely needed quite a bit of water after that. So, your boy got a bit thirsty, but we're good. Yo, the Darkers, what's up? Good to see ya.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No.
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curious.
She was unhinged, but she was definitely my kind of woman, you know? Let me stop being unhinged, bro. It's too late. Can Paimon fly a kite, or will she fly away? Paimon is the kite.
Ah, sir, you're here.
This is the exact same old
old
woman.
Have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Fashion, economics, jewelry, jade pottery, tea, perfume, flora, fauna.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else. But there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon.
teasing that stuff about Raiden.
These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a Tears of the Kingdom stream on Friday, for sure.
Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the cryo Archon once. Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
As for the payment, he says.
Well, allow me.
Oh, look, child. Ouroboros Enforcer number 9.
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations.
Yeah, I was thinking like Genshin Impact fan plays Tears of the Kingdom, you know, to make it whole, make it all go full circle, you know. That's what I was gonna put. I talked about it in either the newest video or the video after the one before this one.
The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time. All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Like, oh my gosh.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
No.
Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Child, I know you got some ulterior motives.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest
Go to who? Go to
pharmacy in
who?
all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Reception is deserted. And it seems kind of spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Actually, Zhongling will do it. Oh, look, it's Chi-Chi. I feel like it was her based off the voice.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Paimon, if we're going to talk about
Since I'm
height.
new, Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find
Hello,
some
Genshin
everlasting
gamer.
incense.
What's up, Hawaiian love?
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
I don't believe so. The Guizhong Ballista, at least, I have heard of before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past, an early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa
Goat.
goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal.
It's crazy how we have to hunt down a legendary animal just for a prescription.
Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from? Also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
At least I got all these areas and I could just teleport to everywhere.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
Yo, we're almost at 70 likes. Yo, let's see if we can hit it. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Genshin content.
This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That
Yes.
said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes.
Cocoa goat milk? I
Spare
would like
parts
to
were
find
made
out.
for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic
The
working
grass
principles
clipping.
of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Looks like I'll have to go and fight the dudes over there because reasons. The Guizhong Ballista is a intricate. It's an intricate machine of divine conception, and it can only come to fruition by the hands of mortal craftsmen through a tremendous degree of toil. Likewise, only through painstaking maintenance can it remain such a mighty weapon. After centuries of peace in the land, should that ancient evil rear its ugly head and plunge the world into war once more, these spare parts shall be needed, and a craftsman of suitable caliber and character must be summoned to collect them. Note to the collector: the structural parts, namely the beams and bow limbs, will all be found folded and stacked in the storage room. Robust and treated with lacquer, one may rest assured that they will remain completely intact for a millennium. As for the finely crafted parts, such as the trigger, fasteners, fletchlings, bowstring, and so on and so forth, these will be found in a dedicated container. Please take what you need. This machine is integral to the defense of this land against its most formidable foes. Cherish each part as if it belonged to your own body, and perform your solemn repair duties with the utmost devotion. Cursed be any who would disgrace the history of this great machine by taking shortcuts in their work. Yeah, in the last stream, people were asking me what's my plans, you know, now regarding some content and stuff. Now that I'm like playing Genshin, I brought it up at the end of today's video, which you guys should definitely check out if you haven't already. I'll make sure to link it in the comments. That way you guys can add it to your watch later and stuff. Yeah, people were wondering what my plans are. My main plans on the channel right now are to continue playing Genshin Impact on stream and some on my own time and stuff like that, like just the regular world quests and other stuff. You know, I'll still condense them down into videos and everything, so there's nothing to worry about on that department. I also plan on reacting to Honkai Star Rail. I actually already recorded a video reacting to all the Honkai Star Rail trailers, so which was really freaking cool. So it probably won't be up tomorrow, but it'll be up the next day, just to give today's video a little bit of time to live, I guess. But other than that, I'll be mainly just streaming Genshin and Star Rail, because I'm going to be getting into Star Rail too. So, but just to add more to the streaming repertoire and stuff like that, or videos, this one I'm not sure I might stream, but it kind of just depends. I know you guys like Genshin, and I'm sure Star Rail too, so you guys might just prefer streams of those. But I want to get into like visual novel reactions and stuff like that, because visual novels are basically all freaking story, you know. So it's like it might be fun to just react to some of those and everything. There's a few that I really want to get into and stuff. Some that Blaze recommended to me as well, because Blaze did a lot of reactions to that kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot I want to get into. What did I not do? Yeah, there's a game called Paranormasight. It's like a mystery visual novel and stuff that's apparently pretty good. Have to watch later. Watching you now. Yeah, just add it to watch later. Subscriber character build reviews are a popular thing as well. That too. Yeah. I'm playing Star Rail right now. I'm playing Star Rail on my phone, and I also found out my phone can run at 120 FPS. Yeah, my phone can too. It just makes the battery die fast, so I usually just don't. I'm playing both Genshin and Star Rail. I'm love watching videos on those. Star Rail for me is more a casual game than an all day. Right now I'm at a filler point.
The Guizhong Ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own.
I mean, I just prefer turn-based games in general,
Last time we
so
approached the mountain and nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired.
yeah, like I don't plan on, like, for some people worried, like whenever a creator says that they're going to be doing something else, I know viewers get worried, but I just want to let y'all know Genshin isn't going anywhere. There's just going to be more of it, and honestly, there's probably going to be more Genshin than anything else on the channel. But again, I don't want anybody to. Some people might not be able to accept this, but I don't want to be looked at as a Genshin channel.
Is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive.
Like, I want to be a content creator that people like for my personality and stuff like that. Of course, like when you really love, you know, a game, you know, you want to be able to see a creator you like play a game you like, of course. But I want to be able to play other things too. So I'm not going to take away Genshin. I'm just going to add to it, you know. So instead of just getting all Genshin, now you'll get Genshin and Star Rail, or Genshin and some visual novels, you know.
It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
It gives you viewers, you know, a chance to get into something new. Same, you know, likewise with me. Because imagine just like us playing through a game together, none of us really know anything about, and we're getting into the story and the character. And it's just like, dude, I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I'm kind of into this, you know? That just seems cool. It's morning for you, it's midnight for me.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Qiqi. A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an
Midnight is morning,
as Qiqi put it.
Which means...
But you can also think of it as middle of the night.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did...
I didn't say anything, I did ...
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Explain that we could not find a cocoa.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
I have a feeling we... Okay, I thought a cutscene was gonna play. Okay, I'll do this cutscene, whatever ends up here, and I'll probably end after that. Hey, Genma, what's up? Y'all check out my man Genma. He's got a great channel with great content. Especially if you're a fan of Trails. You should be. If you're not, you should be. Just like the creator, yeah, the dudes behind this game love freaking Trails also. Which means you'll probably like it too.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Cocoa Goat Adeptibeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it.
Aw, poor Qiqi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa Goat milk is tasty. So tasty.
All right.
Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptibeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
That is a very different thing.
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Yeah, by the way, that little girl is a zombie. That's why she kind of talks like that and stuff.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Yeah, she's like a zombie. She was killed, but she was brought back to life and stuff by a special breed of individual, and now she's just coasting. I don't think they've said how long she's been alive, but it's likely been a long time. Yeah.
Sorry, but Byron's gonna leave the
She
job
talks
of
lifeless,
sharing
just
this
like
poor kiddo's world to you.
a lifeless person should be, I guess. It's time to tell you. It's time to tell you where coconut milk comes from.
Oh, impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Just needs time to work through it. They all need to grow up sometime. It's you.
Someone learned a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Dude, you really do beat Baichu really early in this game.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The snake is speaking!
Nothing in Liyue surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers,
Boo Boo
I will
Pharmacy.
speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent.
It's funny because, like, this game has so much Trails influence too. Again, the Mora, you know, the Fatui, which is literally just Ouroboros, and they have in Inazuma, there's a civil war going on in Inazuma. Cold Steel, that's literally wholesale.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
Chung Sheng.
As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do
We
you
wanted
sell
the little bit of
everlasting
incense.
in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million Mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the golden house. I'm not gonna say that.
Might as well just rob the golden house.
Okay, maybe I should have said it.
I've taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number.
Chung
We'll never be
Sheng,
able to make
the
that much
snake.
more. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
He's still broke. No
What
shame.
do we do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Alright, Gemma, you have a good one. I'm talking about not the in-universe name. I'm talking more off of the actual game development inspiration.
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 Mora.
Only took off 10,000 more.
Zero difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also,
Don't say the same thing
innocuous
again.
number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million.
What it was doing. I thought my stream was crashing.
Well,
honestly, I probably
now
should
that
end
this
because
is
usually
settled,
when I go on
we
for
must
too
head
long,
back to
it
Eugene Terrace.
crash.
Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
It is a lot less, but in the grand scheme of things, like
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the Exuvia. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
This is good. There will be coconut milk from now on. Yes, it's good.
There's
This
two.
is good.
What an odd exchange we've had. Well,
That sound is the laughter of a man who's found new people to fleece. Consider yourselves warned.
I'm surprised they gave us a whole little cutscene for that.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Okay. I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I had a lot of fun playing the game. Honestly, I had more fun than I thought I would. I mean, there were just a lot of really fun characters and stuff, moments to really enjoy. And we were able to hit 13.5k today. So that's really freaking cool. So we hit 13.5k. We got over 75 likes on the stream. We peaked at like, how many people did we peak at? Like, it was like, I don't even remember. It was like 50 something people
Let's go
watching us at the same time, which is
somewhere
awesome. And our
cooler.
video hit 8,000 views today in not even 12 hours. That's still pretty amazing. And the watch time on the video is the best out of the entire like line of Genshin videos I've done. So that's pretty great. So
As it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
what reward did I not claim? I thought I just collected some.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd.
Not sure if we've been living the high life or experiencing the struggle of the poor.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travelers
Yes, I did the
raise are ever
perfume
so
question
complicated.
yesterday.
Well, I'll
That was
leave you
hilarious.
to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal.
Zhongli treating?
Yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Third round knockout.
Need to order. I've already done so.
Okay, well, what if I'm
Third
allergic?
round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Well, yeah, that's the guy from the trailer.
Storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Oh man, I will steal your account. Give me your Ling. I need it for the C6. Other than if you don't want to spam with friend requests, I already had a bunch of them. I just
Besides
accepted
fine
them.
wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky.
Dude, this guy is like a voice actor that I know. And it's gonna bother me. Like I recognize him from so many things that I can't pinpoint it all the same thing. He's Jiraiya, that's what it is. What's his name? David Lodge. Okay, David Lodge. He voices. Yep. Gerald from Fire Emblem Three Houses. He is not loading. What else does he play? I know he plays as more. Who did I just say he played as? I swear I just said he played as somebody, and I don't remember who I said he plays as, but I know he plays them. Oh yeah, he was the new voice of Igor from Persona 5. That was a big one too. That's a big one. Yeah, he voiced a lot of different characters. Oh yeah, and he's Louis Swa in Final Fantasy 14, and of course, like I said, Jiraiya in Naruto. Nah, we kind of just started. They really go out. Yeah, and they just had some random storyteller being voiced by Jiraiya. It's just a paycheck roll right here.
And you gaze down from the deck on the world below.
Oh, look, it's gone you.
Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor.
Oh, oops.
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece
I love how they
by
animated
piece,
this.
Facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window.
Litter bug.
Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow.
Yeah, I love how this is animated.
The rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains,
who?
and all throughout the land know it.
Now I see why they hired him.
Scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom. enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianchuan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Oh, we gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Coco Goat?
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Chising. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianchuan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Alright, you have a good one. Act 2 is over.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Chising. Paimon still can't believe it.
Are you talking as if we all weren't there for that?
We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
Paimon's up to something again.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting.
What about the
Once you're
food?
finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
A new star approaches. Where? Ooh, nice. Navigate. All right. And there's a teleport over here. Cool. That's why it's so good to get this stuff. Wonderful. These are the characters I have for those that were wondering and weren't here in yesterday's stream. I have Chi-Chi, I have the Traveler, I have Zhangling, Barbara, Venti, Kaya, Ningguang, Fischl, Amber, Beidou, Noelle, Kale, Lisa, Sucrose, and Diana. What did they end up switching Paimon's voice actress or something later on the ascension screen of a character? Like, I don't see where you're talking about. Ascension screen. I do use Venti, but people were telling me to switch out Venti for Fischl. That's what people told me yesterday. Actually, where is Venti? Oh, right there. Venti was who I was using a lot of. I do kind of want to use Venti. It is just fun to use Venti. But honestly, I haven't used the Traveler in a minute either. I need another bow user.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Well, yeah, I took away some of your artifact stuff. Did I leave you with something boo-boo? I think you're okay for the most part. Here, put that on instead. Actually, this gives you a pretty decent attack boost. What are you at right now? Well, actually, you actually hit pretty hard, Venti. But I really do like Fischl though. Oh yeah, she's just way too freaking strong.
In the name of the Prinzessin. I just like having Barbara, but also Chi-Chi is like one of my physical attackers. I know I invest in one, and I guess John Link's my physical attacker, but wait, I already official? Yeah, I do. Cool. Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Let me guess, I need Animo to like blow this or something.
There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Okay. I assume we need Animo. Actually, where's the inventory? Hold up. You need like food or something. Oh yeah. There we go.
I do worry about the well-being.
Whew. Buy food. Don't waste food. Use Barber's skill to heal. It's too late.
If was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
There's something you're miscalculating. She wanted a snack, alright?
Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
And I really doubt Ningguang does that every time.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
You're not going to do anything.
Here we go.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Get them.
Take the
Time for
target alive.
takeoff. By royal decree.
No rest for the wicked. Bested. To arms. As you wish, main Fräulein.
Your toast.
Think you can get away?
But we just killed them when they were just trying to do their job.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh.
I'm Kuching,
Oh.
the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair
what's
an
up, Darkus?
Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was...
Hey, what are you guys talking about? Wait, what did they say? I wasn't paying attention.
Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
A little biased.
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor.
Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and, well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
A good impression on me too.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
And how will we make this thing you dreamed up?
Certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Where do we draw the line here between padding and world building? Well, I mean, I can't get fully mad. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV does the exact same thing. Oh, you get to a new area, and you gotta start doing all this little things to meet all these little characters and stuff, while you get bits and pieces of the story and stuff like that.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Liyue and Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
This place is Jade Chamber.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point,
yes, I'm
one
eating
may
a tutu.
survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
Just for some of the
I
time.
fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
I'm down.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
Him, isn't it?
What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
Shoot. Oh dang, I thought I was just gonna continue the cutscene. Nope, we want to give you some gameplay. Climb, Barbara, that's not how we go into doors.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Is the volume so low? This is what everybody audio balanced it to. I haven't changed anything. I mean, I don't want the game to be louder than me. That's the point of audio balancing. I should always be louder than the game, no matter what's happening. Because as soon as an action scene comes on, it's gonna drown me out.
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first.
Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's fine.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust.
So you guys are the ones who balanced it for me yesterday.
If you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct
Really?
people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
You're here to say this in front of her.
Grab one, the biggest one.
Make sure to pick up the sparklies before leaving. So I can like so like is there other like sparklies I can get, or the music here is very weird. I mean not weird in the sense it's like it's unsettling.
Go, Barbara, go!
What?
Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us.
The other sparkly. No.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
It's clearly trying to steer us there.
You really think so?
Yep.
Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean
So
is,
you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
strange notebook. The order for one copy of Customs of Liyue, Receiving God, placed 2 days ago, has not been fulfilled. Item has been delivered to the Jade Chamber. Could Miss Ningguang kindly confirm all is in order? Signature lines have been scrubbed out and it's possible to read.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the sigil of permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Maybe this paper's only a snippet of a much bigger plan.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Gonna tell us about who the truth is about himself.
Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous.
John Lee.
She's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
His take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
She's highly ambitious.
She has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
Yeah, it's pretty nice in there.
Chamber's only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprises there.
Talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
Now they're trying to reproduce the sigil of permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved
John
and gardened
Lee.
by people.
I stands for impact.
But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
It is. He does a great job.
So how good is your singing?
I'm a pro. Just step back and listen.
Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Don't give me a minigame, please. I'll turn it into a rhythm game really quick. Just killed all those fish.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
Did you just take Barbara's song?
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Okay, actually, things are actually starting to get kind of...
Yahoo! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Think you can get away?
No rest for the wicked.
Come on, we can do it. Let's dance.
I love this song, though.
Let's play. Help! My dinner isn't. You're toast.
By royal decree.
Brace yourselves.
I love that battle theme.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Where'd you come from?
Searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's her face?
Greetings, greetings, Yangu.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the
I mean, you're kind of part of the reason I wanted to play this game in the first place.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Isn't it a secret, so perhaps you just assumed we knew?
I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Go, go, go.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
I want her so bad.
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be
She must be
found.
super old.
See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
The Archon War was what, 2,000 years ago? So that means, and if she fought on that, that means she's over 2,000 years old.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the
I've never heard of this Rex Lapis guy.
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
I'm a mix of human and Qilin.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Ganyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished.
I have a feeling that like we're doing all this for the rite of parting, but at the same time, it's like a low-key cover to like get Zhongli whatever he needs to like get back in his prime or
Given
something.
the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it, so you must be careful to take the time to step back.
What's up, Fiona?
And re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, The wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Back to Liyue. Back to Liyue. Dang, bro. I just do not be dealing with the loading screens. Should have did Venti instead. Oh yeah. At the end of this stream, I'll probably do some polls. I probably have enough to do a few polls, actually. Let me actually look. I am liking the game. Yeah, I think I have enough for. I could probably do this one. I mean, I do want to do this one just so I can, like, every 2 months is guaranteed. These are the ones that just started. That's the standard one. Buy juice, nice. Like, high key. I just want Ganyu so I could have her. But, bro, I do not want freaking Noelle because I already have her.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Yeah, just stand by and
Do you
watch.
intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it! If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really
John despawned. I definitely saw that.
But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
$500. Oh. You like unskippable cutscenes. 47. Wait. Good, like. This show is a low level, but like. If I like really want to waste this stuff, I can. What does any of this mean? I didn't even know you could level this stuff up. That's what I need. Okay. That makes me feel like I need to go and check some of my other characters. Okay, artifacts. Oh yeah, she doesn't even have one. Bro, take this joint off of some of these characters. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take this one from you. Isn't that what I just took?
I hear the voice of fate, speaking.
Shoot. Alright, well, here we go. Your battle will be legendary.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
There's a single more and we're done for.
So it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
Been knocked unconscious.
Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
And it's gonna be shot. And I'm sorry to cut it off here. It started to go on pretty long, especially since we had a good chunk left. There was like at least an hour left, you know, of the whole Archon quest thing. So I'm gonna cut things off here. If you guys want to see my reaction to that boss fight, Child, then you already know what to do. Hit the like button for me. It lets me know that you guys want it as soon as humanly possible. And subscribing to the channel will make sure you don't miss it when it finally goes live. But with that being said, after that one, we're going to be heading in some new territory for me. I mean, of course, this is new too, but for real, new territory. I know we still have the interlude stuff that you guys told me I have to do and everything like that, but we're going to head into Inazuma after that. So it's going to be crazy. But we got more ground to cover first though. So again, make sure you're subscribed. You really don't want to miss this, but I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is KingdomAce. Remember everyone to play some games, have some fun, and enjoy your day today.